previously you talked about like the budget.
Yeah.
What's going to be mainly the cost of just a commercial for Super Bowl?
That is probably the most shocking thing about Super Bowl advertising.
Yeah, because it's one of the most watched games
watched
in the world.
in the world, and that is why it's this year it's a staggering $4 million for 30 seconds. Now,
Wow.
I mean, if you want to get your brain around that number, I mean, we're talking about $4 million for a 30-second spot. 30 seconds is fleeting. It's possible that many people aren't even there in the room while that 30 seconds is being spent by this company. But companies are willing to ante up $4 million for 30 seconds, and some of these companies are buying 4-5 spots. So if you do the math, they could be spending $20 million or $16 million just during this one game, this one event. It's a staggeringly large number, and it sold out about a month ago. All the 50 spots, in fact, even the pre-game, post-game, all sold out by Fox a month in advance. So it's not like the price is too high. It's no problem selling out the inventory of spots.
Now, would it be worth it spending that much money just to get your advertisement out there?
Again, I would say $64,000 question, but it is the $4 million question. Is it worth that $4 million? I mean, that's big money. The way to answer that is, at least in my experience over the last few years of tracking these Super Bowl commercials and seeing what happens after that, I would say that it's the kind of advertising where you either win big or lose big. The companies that do well get way more than $4 million worth of bang for the advertising buck, if you will.
Yeah.
In terms of buzz, engagement, brand recognition, increasing brand awareness, conversation, connection with the audience, they get way more than $4 million. However, the ones that flop big. I mean, we're talking about belly flops.
Yeah.
They really do take a hit. So it's one of those things where it can go either way, but most of the companies at least believe that they get much more than $4 million worth, which is why they keep coming back for more. I mean, if you look at some of the companies, Anheuser-Busch, Frito-Lay, GM, Audi, Chevy, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, they keep coming back over and over and over again. In other words, they're no dummies. They know that they're making something out of it, so they're getting something for it. Yeah.
How does the viewership compare from last Super Bowls?
Well, that $4 million is, it seems to be worth it for companies because of what you just asked, the viewership. The viewership is huge. Last year, it was a Super Bowl 47 was, I believe, around a little over 108 million viewers, which is the biggest single event of last year.
Yeah.
The all-time record was the year before that, 2012 Super Bowl, which was 111 million viewers.
Yeah.
I personally expect that this year, with the matchup being a pretty good one, the Broncos and the Seahawks, I mean, that's about the dream matchup that NFL could have scripted if they'd wanted to. They would have scripted that. So given that, I would expect that we might have an all-time high, anywhere around 112, 113 million viewers. So that's a lot of eyeballs, and that's why it's probably worth the $4 million.